Hello, hello. I'm super excited to share some Instagram growth hacks and tips with you today. My name is Emily Robison. I go by Roby on social media. I am a lifetime triple diamond running for presidential. I'm super excited to share with you today how I have grown my Instagram in the last 5 years of doing this business. Just a quick little bit of my story. I was a hairstylist by trade. I was working full time. My husband was a deputy for our county, working in the jail, mainly nights. So we were living that ship's passing in the night, kind of, or during the day, whenever we could see each other, right? Like we were just shift work, never really seeing each other. At the time, we had 2 kids under 2. I was caregiving for my grandparents. And even though we felt like we had the American dream, we were like realizing really quickly that we were having to ask permission to do our life. And when vacation schedules came out for him, they were really crappy times, and the kids were getting they were little then, but we knew eventually they'd be in school, and we're like, we want to live a life that is kind of based on our terms and have a little more wiggle room. And for me, I didn't work, I didn't get paid, so I had a great base at the salon. I loved what I did. I had an amazing customer base and just wonderful people, and so I had this love for people. I had this current life situation that felt like we were called for more, but I didn't know what to do until I saw this girl. Actually, her mom post that her daughter had started her own health and wellness business, and I decided to say yes. And it's been such an incredible journey. And that's something we can go into obviously at another time, you guys, but this business has changed my life. And I'm here to tell you that when you build it consistently, simply every single day, and with the mindset that you can trust the process and know that it's going to work, and trust that you will find your lane as you consistently do things every single day, you'll find what feels truly like you. Copy the right cat that kind of tugs at your heart, like those leaders that are doing the things that where you want to be, and trust what we're saying to you to do consistently to get to where you want to be. I promise you, you will see what you want to see happen in your life as well. You are capable, you are worthy, you are called. So let's dive into Instagram, okay? So when I first started, my Instagram was like at 30 people. And it was like the same kind of people I had on Facebook. I only had 300 on Facebook too. I just intentionally kept our social media small because of my husband's job. We kind of had to. So when it came to Instagram, I was like, this platform feels so foreign to me. What are hashtags? What is a caption? Like, it looks all blocky. I don't understand. So I'm going to give you just a real quick run through on how to make this work. So I'm going to see if I can screen share real quick on some tips and tricks that work for me. So bear with me for just a moment. Okay, I think you should be able to see my thing now. Yay! Okay, yay! There might be a little bit of a delay. So this is what my Instagram looks like on my phone. So obviously this is my news feed. Up at the top here are the stories I can add to my story right there. Mine is obviously where it says your story in the upper left. I want you guys to also look in the upper right. You can see the plus sign with the square, kind of pressing on it. Hopefully it doesn't open, but that's to create like a new post or reel, or I think you maybe add your story here too. Maybe not. I think it's just a new post. Anyway, I'm still learning the new layout of this too. This is where I see my notifications, and then obviously Messenger over here. Okay, so when you click on down here, the bottom right was a little profile picture of you. You will be able to obviously then see what your page looks like for everybody. So at the top, you can see right now I'm actually a business account. In the beginning, I recommend building privately. When you go up here to the upper right-hand corner, those 3 little horizontal dots, you can see what your account is set to underneath settings. So you can change it to privacy. You can change it to a business account. In the beginning, up until I recommend at least 1,000, if not a couple thousand followers, building privately until you feel like you found your rhythm of who you are and what you want to represent and share content-wise. That's just my personal recommendation. I know some people, say I'd rather you build publicly. Talk to your enroller first if you feel like you want a little bit of direction of what they would recommend for you. But I recommend starting private until you get a couple thousand and you get that groove in what you feel like you know what you should be posting and growing. So the cool part is, you guys, this platform might look a little differently, but you're not really posting or sharing any different than you are on Facebook. So when it comes to growing your followers, I want you to take the same kind of approach. So what are your pillars? What make you you? What are the things you want to share on social media? So from that, you're going to be able then to find other people to follow. So when you click on this little magnifying glass, this is a fun little place where you're able to search. So they already have little tabs up here at the top, right? Like things that already kind of what they already have generated. Excuse me. So what you can do then is type in here. For instance, we love to travel. And I'm going to say family travel. And I'm actually going to search hashtags. So you can obviously see the different hashtags that have popped up. There's over 3 million people that use family travel in here, right? Family travels, family travel blogger. You see how we're getting more to like the mid 300,000s. Those are the posts that I'm going to probably click on because that's a little bit more of a intimate group. So for instance, I automatically just was really drawn to this picture because first of all, I just love families. But how cute are they? I love the brightness. I love the happiness and joy. So then I'm going to click on her page. I'm going to just kind of look. Oh, what a beautiful bio, you guys. I just love this so much. I'm actually going to go ahead and follow her. But what I like too, you see how she has about 23,000 followers. So when I look at her page, I see so much brightness. I see clearly she's I'm going to have to look at what she's, oh, they're fighting cancer. Oh my gosh, what an incredible story they probably have. I cannot wait to learn more about them. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to keep this girl in my life because when I'm interacting, I want to interact with people like this that have brightness, that have hope. There's clearly something passionate that they're working for. There's a lot of positivity. So when I'm interacting and I'm growing my network, I want to interact with accounts like that. So see down here, this little bookmark, bottom right. So when I click on this, it Save to Collection pops up. I'm going to click Save to Collection. Now I already have one down here that says to grow followers. What you can do is push this plus sign to create an own collection for yourself. So you could say, grow my network. We're going to do an example for this. Oh my gosh, you're going to see that I can't type apparently. It's fine. Perfect. So now I've added someone to my new Grow My Network, right? So I'm going to show you. I'm going to go back over here to my profile. I'm going to go back up here to the little lines. I'm going to go to saved. Now I can, obviously I've been saving things for a while and creating these collections, but I can see right here, Grow My Network. Okay. So this is that girl I just saved, right? Well, now I'm on I'm on this one post that I saved. I'm going to click her. I'm going to go back through and I'm going to interact first of all on here, but I'm going to go to another photo that I didn't save. I'm going to click on this right here. It says liked by this person's hashtag, or excuse me, handle. And then there's over 1,000 people that have already liked that. I'm going to interact and add people from her network. So I'm growing my network within her network because I already know I really kind of like this profile. I feel like she's got a great following already. She has a lot of positivity, a lot of light. So she's going to attract in those people. So I'm going to look at these profiles. I'm going to kind of look and see if I would want to add and follow anyone from her. Obviously, this is another mama. She's got pictures of her and her hubby up. They just look super happy. I don't see, right now, I don't see any other like MLM that she's in. So I don't want to like cross networks necessarily. So I'm going to click follow on her. This is how I've grown my network over the last 5 years. I have found accounts that I want to interact with. And then I go, I'll show you my account actually real quick. So I'll show you my, excuse me, not my account, my profile. So I've saved about, I don't know, 20 some accounts that I have interacted with specifically over the last 5 years. I will go when it's time for me to grow my network. I will click on their post. This is a post obviously that I saved for years ago. So then I will go to like one of their most recent ones. I will click on their followers, or excuse me, I will click on the people that commented or liked that recent post and do the same thing through there. So I will add about between really 30 to 50 people from 5 to 6 accounts at least once a day, if not twice a day. So I'm trying to grow intentionally about 200 followers on my Instagram every single day. And what's cool is because I'm interested, I'm gonna stop sharing for a hot second. Because we're both interested in like similar things, I'm literally going to want to interact with them. You know what I mean? Like, so we already have things in common. We already, a lot of times I follow people with faith or other people that have family or people that are flipping houses on their own because it's chronically what Tim and I are doing. I already know we have things in common. So what's cool is it takes that like, oh, I need to do this task on my list too. I can't wait to meet new people, right? Like I'm looking at it as like truly networking, growing people that I get to, grow with, that I get to, feed into my life. So their positivity, their light, their faith. But also it's really fun because then I get to know other people. And oh my gosh, you guys, every time I do this and I find new accounts, like I try to find at least 2 solid new accounts to add to that grow my followers collection a week so that then I can really just, I think what's crazy is you guys, we're a global company, right? Instagram's all over the world. I'm blown away every single day by how many people you can reach, how much you can learn from Instagram. It's really, really cool. So I think the biggest tip is to be consistent in what you're posting, be true to yourself. So whatever you're posting on Facebook, make sure you're posting on Instagram too. It's a simple copy and paste either direction. Really brand yourself and stick to those 5 things, those pillars that make you you, that you find interesting, that you want to, connect with other people with similar likes and interests. And as you search, maybe you are searching those hashtags or you're searching a specific keyword or geo tagging, like grow through current or local, like restaurants, salons, boutiques, things are opening back up, right? Searching those places and growing through their networks as well. Same concept. Go to the people that are already active on their posts so that they're using the platform. Those are the people you want to connect with, are those people that are using Instagram, not the people that post like quarterly, right? I hope this was helpful. I hope this gives you some insight, and I really hope this helps you to just have the courage to get started. And I want you to make your goal. Every month at the top of my planner, I have a goal as to where I write where my following is and where I want it to be. And it's just a great way to see the growth and ask God to multiply it by thousands and let him do it as you continue to do the work consistently. So I hope this is helpful. And if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to get in my inbox.